Hi, this is the black rapid strap, the RS4. I like this particular model because it comes with a little pocket up here, and I can store a battery up there and some additional memory cards. And I love the way when you walk it stays down here. I like to kind of keep it at my hip or behind my hip. I really enjoy it. I love the ease that we can just reach down here and come in here and take a picture and then come back and you're off walking again. It's all real easy. What I don't like is, and I notice this because I go to the farmer's market a lot, and I take pictures of vegetables and fruit and things like that, and when we come back we go to the car and I'm helping my wife put stuff in the car, and I lean over to the car and boom, this hits the car. The other time I noticed it was we were out at the ocean, and there was this spit or a little peninsula. Big boulders went out of the ocean, and they said you could see whales at the end. So I wanted to carry this with my 70-200 on it, and of course I start climbing up some rocks, and I'm hitting rocks. So I looked at the alternatives, and as I showed in my article, probably the best one is the cotton carrier system, which kind of mounts it right here and it just stays put. The problem with that is you really look like a geek. I mean, this, you can, despite my age, I still think it looks sort of cool and weight. But I couldn't go all the way to that place. The other thing I looked at was the cotton carrier light, which has a does have a single strap to secure the camera when it's not hooked in its holster, which is good, and also the spider holster. And both of those, the light, the cotton light, and the spider holster, have little things down here that you can hook into it. Now the problem is, I didn't want to give up this, and I like having Arca Swiss plates available so I can easily take this off and mount it on a tripod. So I already have a clamp and a carabiner. So what you do, like in the spider system, is you take the Arca plate and mount it on the plate that they provide, and that'll hook up down here and has a little lock on it. And if I carry it where I like to carry it down here, you have to reach almost further than you can reach. So I had to compromise where I like to have it. So I put it over where I can reach the lever, and then you can't see it that well, which might have function to do with this, but can't see it that well, so you kind of have to worm your finger around and almost from memory kind of get to that lever, lift it up, and then pull it out. And it's also adds more weight. So I thought, God, there ought to be another way to do this. And I was kind of surprised Black Rapid Strap didn't come up with something like this on their own, because it occurred to me all you really need is just an inexpensive little carabiner. What I found out what works is you can either put this to your belt for a nice solid connection, or your... Now that's not a big deal just to have that all the time. No one's going to really notice it, and plus the fact it's always good to have carabiners with you if you have a tripod or something, as I mentioned in my post. But now all I got to do is this is going to steady this so that when I lean over, it stays right here. It's not as stable as like the cotton carrier chest system, but it's going to take care of my thing of leaning over a card, leaning over everything, bending down and picking stuff up. It's going to hold everything in place. And then if you want to have a little bit closer control, you can also take this thing and actually hook it up to the carabiner that comes with the Black Rapid Strap. So that's my solution, kind of an inexpensive thing. You probably got one of these laying around that you're not doing anything with, or you just go down to REI and they sell them pretty cheap. So there you go.